Hey there everyone, Jerisha Hawk here, your favorite millennial mentor and founder of the Goal Getter Group, where I help women who work a 9-to-5 build a business on the side. I'm all about helping individuals take their ideas and turning that into income, really being able to discover and understand what your passions are, how to package that, and how to sell that and actually make profits. So that's what I do. You can learn more about me at jerishahawk.com or by clicking the link in the title of this, in the description of this video. But I wanted to hop on. First and foremost, happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. But I'm really pumped today because my goal getters and my clients and the women in my community are killing it right now. And I know some of them don't feel like they're killing it right now, but I want to, just really celebrate my clients. Mainly because I know a lot of people, okay, why do you start a business, to generate income, things like that. But the big thing for me in regards to how I rate and evaluate whether or not I'm successful in my business is based off of my clients' results. So if my clients aren't winning, I'm not winning. And that's really important for me. It's not just about getting a new client or getting somebody to join my community, but, now I'm invested in their success, and their wins are my wins. So the better they do, the more they win, the better I feel, the more I'm winning. If they're stuck or struggling, that means, what can I always look for opportunities and what can I do to help better educate, teach in a different way, connect with them on a different level so they can get the resources and support that they need to be successful in their own right. But I'm really proud of the goal getters today because you ladies are moving and shaking, and I'm going to call a couple of you out. So first and foremost, the ladies in the Launch Your Hustle program. So for everybody here who doesn't know what Launch Your Hustle is, Launch Your Hustle is a 12-week group coaching program, 6 weeks worth of content where we literally walk through all the foundational elements that you need to develop and grow an online business. So what does that mean? We walk through the 5 P's of success, is what I like to call them. What is your purpose? Really, what are your passions? What's your zone of expertise and your zone of genius? 2 is understanding who your people are. So developing and identifying who your target market is, who you're actually trying to serve, who you're creating value for, who you're solving problems for with your expertise. Next is understanding your products. And this is all around what are you actually going to sell? How are you selling a service? Are you selling a physical product? Really evaluating all the different ways that you can generate money in your business. And it's not just focused on having a one-track stream of income. I really try to encourage and educate, hey Gina, the women in the Launch Your Hustle program on multiple streams of income, and also leveraging passive income streams so they can generate income, and then teaching them those strategies. So step 3 is all about the product. What are you selling? What is your profit plan? How are you making money? 4th, we talk about your platform, and that's really setting up your website and developing, where you're sending people to, what they want to engage and interact with you. And then finally, it's all about your promotion. So how are we actually getting you out there, developing your social media presence, helping you actually articulate what you do so people understand it, you make it crystal clear for them, and really just how to market your products and services. So that's the P's of, the program that we go through. But we're at a stage right now where the women have really worked through their unique passions and their unique gifts. They understand or have an idea of what they're actually going to be selling. They're working on their websites this week, and they're getting an early taster and actually starting to promote themselves. And a lot of the women, this is their first time, doing a Facebook Live, or the first time that they're telling their communities about what they do and about the services they provide and about how they can be of value or be of benefit to those who know them. Hey, Stephanie. And I'm really proud of these ladies because, a lot of individuals here on Facebook or period online, a lot of you who want to start a business, you've never really put yourself out there, and getting in a space where you have that confidence, you have, get over those fears of being able just to tell people about your business and about your idea. Hey, Markel. And seeing these women do it for the first time, it's very, very exciting. And it's a huge milestone for a lot of individuals to be able to talk about your passions and to share it with other people in a way where you feel confident, because you have clarity on what you're actually doing, who you're serving, and how you can add value. So 2 of the women did a Facebook Live today, and I'm so excited and proud of them. You know, Carmen, I saw you. Tori, I saw you. Patrice did a Facebook Live yesterday and then hosted a free Zumba class today. You ladies are killing it. So I'm just really, really proud of you. You know, this is a huge step, just being able to put yourself out there for the world to judge you. And I'm really proud that you guys, you know, have been taking that first step. So do not be overcritical of yourselves, thinking about like, oh, whatever about my hair or whatever the case may be. You are so much further along than so many other people, because so many people won't go live and don't share their passions, don't share their gifts, and won't even communicate it. So I'm just really proud of you guys. This is a huge win. So really pumped for you. So I had to definitely shout them out. Next, I got to shout out some of my one-on-one clients, because today was really awesome. So today we had a work date. Basically, I'm always grinding out on my business. I'm restudying for the GMAT right now because I have to take that again. Pray for me. But we went to the DIA, the Detroit Institute of Arts, and I invited some go-getters to join me so they could also work on their business. And one, I have to give Carmen another shout out. Every time I host one of these, she always shows up. So I'm really just proud of you for just putting in the time and effort to build and work on your business. But Tiara, girl, I'm really, really proud of you. Seeing how much you've grown and the clarity that you have now with the direction that you're taking your business is phenomenal. I know sometimes, and I know it's hard for a lot of individuals who are in the beginning stages of developing a business. Sometimes they feel as if they're not. Carly, thank you. Thanks for saying you like my new glasses. Y'all, these are my new glasses. I think they're super cute. But those who are in the beginning stages of growing their business, I think sometimes there can be a lack of disappointment because you may not be getting tangible results as quick as you want to be. And I really want to re-communicate to anybody who's I want to start a business, or if you guys are in business and you've been in business for less than a year and you feel like you're not achieving the level of success that you want to have right now, I really want to reiterate that, guys, it is a journey. You are in it. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. Building a business, you're creating a legacy. It's not like this overnight success thing. It took me 6 or 7 months just to get clarity around what the heck I was doing in my business, about who I was serving and actually what I was going to be selling. 6 or 7 months. So the fact that a lot of you ladies are doing this in 6 or 7 weeks, that are working with me one-on-one, or who are in the group coaching program, pat yourselves on the back, because you guys are doing it 3 times as fast as what I did. And I just really want to reiterate how important it is for you to understand and have clarity around who you are, how you offer value, and how you offer service, being able to clearly articulate that, and have the confidence to even share it. That takes that's a process for a lot of people. So even though I know, Tiara, you've been it's taking me this while, or taking me 8 weeks to get here. Girl, it took me 7 months to get the level of clarity that you have right now, that you've gotten in 8 weeks. So guys, count every success, count every step forward that you're taking in your business, every bit of clarity that you get, or, whatever momentum that you're gaining right now, that the foundation is critical for your long-term success. So really want to give you guys kudos and just reiterate that for anybody who is just now starting a business. It's a process, guys. It is not something that happens overnight. Carly, it's completely okay. I really do. Thank you. I do love my new glasses. I think they're so cute. They're so cute. So I really wanted to reiterate that. But 2, Tiara, I'm just really, really proud of you. She's working on her website right now. It is gorgeous. Her branding is finalized and done. So I started working with Tiara like 8 weeks ago now, 9 weeks ago now, and we're at the stage now where she understands her packages and services. She has those priced out. She has all of her branding finalized, and when I tell you her branding is dope, her branding is like beautiful. It is gorgeous. She's working on her website right now and crafting the copy. You know, we've really worked through like who she's serving and how she's offering and adding value, who she's going to be targeting her services for. And we still have another month left together on our one-on-one coaching package. And really the next month is all about promoting her, getting her out there, creating more consistent content, and you know, really actually starting to land clients, because she's been in the communication stage with a few clients, but it's really just how do we start closing those deals and bringing in those coins. So Tiara, I mean, you've been fast tracking this, girl. Like the amount of progress I've seen, just the level of clarity and direction that you have. Once you nail that down, you're going to be able to skyrocket. So I'm really excited and proud of you. Carly said, how do you know when to take the next step up from your foundation, like adding additional services for your base product? I think, like, for me, I knew it was ready for me to take the next level when I had the foundation solid. So, like, I first started off working with just one-on-one clients so I could get a rhythm and a feel for how to educate and communicate my services, learning different styles of how people learn and how people digest content, and really also understanding my system of how I deliver content, the sequence in which it needs to be delivered, and how I need to actually articulate that. I didn't add anything to that until I had that solid. So I was working with individuals one-on-one and then like in really small controlled group environments. And then once I nailed down, like, so a perfect example would be the Launch Your Hustle program. And like that didn't come until like last month. So that pretty much the same for people who are just in the starting phases of starting a business. The whole content for the Launch Your Hustle, like the group coaching program, came from me working with a one-on-one client, well, multiple one-on-one clients, and then also my journey of just building my business and being able to package that content. So once I had my content solid and I knew exactly like, okay, what is the process of somebody who they have an idea? How do I get them to the point where, you know, within 12 weeks, I can get them fully understanding the base level foundation and the strategies, how to develop their website, how to create their first product, how to develop the first sales funnel, how to get their first sale. I made sure I had that solid before I created another product or like, you know, added another facet to the business. But you see, it's the same content. The same thing I do with a one-on-one client who's in the beginning stages is pretty much the exact same content. It's just me repackaging it in a different way so I can scale it. So now I can have 10 women in the group coaching program offering the same client that I did with one-on-ones, but I'm also able to do it at a lower price point because it's in a group environment and not customized to one person. So I think it's really important, like, think about it like building a structure. You don't want to move and build too fast, because if something breaks, if it doesn't have a solid foundation to fall on, to catch it, if something goes wrong at that next level, it's going to crash through all the way to the bottom. So I like to make sure that you have a solid base before you start adding more and more on top of it. And Carly, I think this is a great question, because this is where I see a lot of entrepreneurs in the beginning stages go wrong, because they try to do too much at once. They want to serve everybody and their mama. It's like, I want to empower women. There's like billions of women in the world. Like, I need you to like niche down a bit and get laser focused on who you're serving and how, and make sure that you have your process solid with that one target audience before you start to expand. And a lot of us will exit the game of entrepreneurship earlier than we normally like probably should have, because we get burnt out trying to service everybody and trying to offer a million different products and trying to create content on every single platform. And it's just, you can't do that as a one-person show. Like, you will burn yourself out. You won't see the results that you're looking for because you're trying to do too much and you don't really understand even what you're doing in the first place. So it's like you can't execute in 5 or 6 different arenas when you don't even have one of those solid down. So, and that took me time to learn, because it's like, well, I want to help everybody. I don't want to turn anybody away. But I realized that the best way for somebody to get the most out of me and for me to be able to pour the most out of them is for me to target a very specific audience and add value and like dominate that, make that rock solid where like I can run through my process and my content like in my sleep, and know that I'm able to deliver results, and then I grow and build. But yeah, it's totally a marathon. And I think the thing that I think is a challenge for a lot of new entrepreneurs or people just saying, I want to start a business, is because they're so used to the corporate mindset. They're so used to like being an employee rather than being the CEO. So many of us are used to like, okay, I'm going to go apply for a job. I get a job, and within 2 weeks I get paid. It's immediate gratification. Building a business does not work like that. You don't just say, I want to start a business, I get an LLC and get a website, and in 2 weeks I start collecting consistent paychecks. It doesn't work like that. So it's a huge mindset shift that has to happen from going from being an employee and always having like that consistent income, that paycheck every 2 weeks just because you show up. Because building a business, it takes time for it to work like that. And then sometimes it doesn't work like that, right? Like just because you show up and say, hey, I have a website and I have a business, people are just going to come just because I built something, and it doesn't work like that. Just because you build it does not mean they will come. You have to build it and tell people to come and then give them a reason to stay. So by offering value and delivering results and solving their problems and speaking to them specifically. So that's like a super like long-winded answer to your question, but I think that's, let me know if that answered it or if you have more. But I know, Carly, for you specifically, like I know you're creating like bakery and like baked good items. So I think for you, I mean, I know that you're like kind of just like freelancing and taking whatever right now, which I think is good. But I think it'll be really critical for you to like niche down. Like, well, I mean, I think it's baked goods, but like your decorative pieces, do you want to focus on like newborn parties, or do you want to focus on graduation parties, or do you want to focus on like wedding receptions? I think it's important for you to niche down at the beginning so you can like establish yourself as like, when people think I need baked items, I'm calling Carly because I'm getting married, or I'm calling, or maybe you're just like, you do celebration type, you promote yourself as like, I do celebration baked goods. So celebration can be like anything, but really niching yourself down just when you're getting started, because nobody knows who you are. Like, you develop this brand, but like, you know, you need to be known for something before you can start expanding and growing. Don't go too crazy in the beginning so you don't run out of the steam in the middle and end. Yes, Carly, yes, 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 yes. Okay, good. I'm glad I answered that. So if you guys have any other questions, like, let me know. But I just really wanted to say that, like, you know, a way that I evaluate success in my business is not just about how much income I bring in, but it's really about making sure that my clients are getting the results that they are interested in, and making sure that they have a sound understanding of the strategy. So even if it takes them longer to implement, they still have a game plan on what they need to do next. And I really strive for my clients to see a full return on their investment within 3 to 6 months of working with me. Meaning, like, if they invest $1,000, like I expect, and thus far in my business, women have achieved that level of success, meaning like they've earned based off the strategies they've learned. And if they execute, so they do have to like implement and execute. If they execute and show up in their business 3 to 6 months, they are expected to earn back that return. Venus said, a sample of your ideal client. So for me, Venus, you know, when I started, it was like, I want to empower women. And then I realized, okay, I want to help people develop online business. Developing an online business is still super vague. Even saying I want to help women develop an online business is still super vague. So I really niched down. I want to help women who work a 9-to-5, who want to build a business on the side. And that's a lot more specific. And I specifically target towards helping individuals who want to build, women who want to build a business on the side, online based businesses. by turning what they know into income. So, whatever it is that they know. So if, just how do I turn your intellectual property? How do we package that, and how do you sell that? Whether that be through digital products, whether that be through one-on-one services, whether that be just through your influence and, like you word of mouth, giving referrals and earning money off of affiliates. So that's my target, is women who work a 9-to-5 who want to build a business on the side, is like my niched area, and specifically online based businesses based off of your intellectual property and turning that into income. And I say that even though that's my target, like I still have men that reach out and they always like, I know you don't target men, but can we work together? I'm like, honey, yes. If you can handle my pink workbooks and my pink and orange website, we will be fine. So I still get people who fall outside of my target audience. But they see that I'm delivering results for women. They don't care. And that's okay. So that's just, but you have to sell, you need to have it niched down. So I hope that answered your question, Venus. Hi, Brandy. Hey, Brandy. So at what point do you know you're an expert, and can you start charging for coaching? I started small biz a little over 2 years ago and have sustained growth. I get questions all the time. I think you're an expert right now. So I think sometimes a lot of us feel like we need to have this validation, or need to have some certificate, or we need a degree that says we're an expert in something. But no matter what, based off of where you're at right now, there's somebody who does not know as much as you know, right? So right now you are an expert in whatever it is that you're doing. And if people are consistently coming to you saying, how do I do whatever, that means you can start charging. Because you know something more than they know. So no matter what, you're an expert to somebody at every stage. Even if, like, some people are an expert because they know how to use Facebook, and there's somebody out there who does not even know how to create an account. To that person who doesn't know how to create an account, the person who knows how to make a Facebook page is the expert. So every stage you're in, you're going to be constantly evolving. Your expertise, your skill set, your knowledge base, you're constantly going to be evolving as you educate yourself through the individual experience that you're getting with your clients. But no matter what, you're an expert to somebody. So it's all about understanding what your zone of expertise is right now for you, and who are the people who don't know what you do know, and how can you service the people who are just trying to get to where you are. Because you've achieved some level of success. Everybody here has some level of genius or knows something more than somebody else. So no matter what, you're an expert now. But if you are consistently having people saying like, hey, how do I? Send them directly to your link. So like, oh, I would love to better serve you and offer you value and help you through whatever it is that you're asking me to help you with. Here's my link. Schedule some time for us to chat. Venus said, "Would I consider myself a business coach?" I like to call myself a business mentor because I really think, I don't know, I feel like the terms of being a coach and being like a consultant, I don't know, I feel like we kind of like kill that word online right now. But I really like to look at myself as a mentor, because one thing about me is I like to offer, one, teach strategy, but two, offer options. So I never have anybody come to me and I say, you have to do it this way. Because I don't think that that's what is working specifically for me is not going to work identical for somebody else. Only because, like, you know, we're just different people. They have different strengths than what I have. So I really try to help my clients identify what their unique strengths are and how can we leverage similar strategies that work across a board, regardless of what business you have. But how do we tailor those strategies so we can leverage your unique strengths and add value and attract your ideal target audience? So I like to look at myself as a mentor, because I really view myself as an individual that's just sharing different strategies and offering options to help you figure out what the best solution is for you, like a normal mentor would do. But I don't know. I mean, I guess you can call me a coach too. I mean, I'm definitely there to cheer you on and like help you every step of the way. So I don't know. I think it's semantics in regards to that. But I like to call myself a mentor, a millennial mentor. And I say millennial mentor because I'm a millennial, not necessarily that I only target millennials. Hey, thank you for the love, guys. So yeah, that's what I like to put myself as. Great questions, guys. One-on-one consulting. I want to create simple courses. Simple courses that do what, Venus? You're more than welcome, Brandy. Hope that answered your question. You guys are awesome tonight. But yeah, so that's really what I just wanted to share. Like, as you guys are building your businesses, and just creating value for people that you know, creating value for your communities, part of how you evaluate your success should really be based on your clients' results, and how you're impacting and improving their lives, not just about how much money you're making. Like, the profits is like a piece of something that you should be evaluating. But the hearts that you're impacting, the lives that you're impacting, the lives that you're empowering, the people that you're touching, how and who you are serving, that should be like first and foremost. First and foremost. If you are delivering value and keeping your clients as the number one priority, people as a number one priority, the profits are a byproduct of that. The profits are automatic. If you nail that first piece, the money is automatically will come. And I see a lot of leaders, period, regardless if, you know, it's individuals building businesses or leaders in corporate environments or businesses who focus on the profits over their employees. You can see them and they fail and they don't succeed. And leaders who do the same thing. If you're a manager or you manage people or manage interns or whatever, if you're not focused on creating value for your people, you will not have a profitable business. Or if you are having a profitable business, it will not be sustainable. So it's really important for us. We need to make sure, and this is just my own leadership philosophy and my own business philosophy, but I think it's one that's really grounded in God. God is my CEO of my business and my life. So I try to instill that within my clients too. But service is the first and foremost. Like, we need to become more servant leaders and make sure that we're keeping our people first, keeping our clients first, making sure that we're adding value, delivering results for them. The profits will be byproduct of nailing that. Venus said, I was focused on the business part. I am not looking for a life coach or inspiration. I'm looking for help creating a business plan. Gotcha. Well, you know, that's my lane. So the thing that I'm like really, really good at is helping you develop a strategy on how you're going to generate income in your business and the different ways that you can generate income. And then, like, you know, I've been able to expand that a little bit more because I help you understand the strategy, but also help you implement the systems and the process of how to make that happen. So a lot of people out there will say, you know, I can teach you how to make more income. So like, okay, go be a one-on-one consultant or go out there and, you know, be affiliates or get paid off of your referrals or whatever. But very few people are teaching you, okay, that's great, but like, how do I do it? How do I set up the welcome email sequence? How do I set up the sales funnel sequence so I can get people on my discovery calls? What the heck do I say to somebody once I get them on a discovery call to get them to say yes to me at the very end, where it's like seamless? And by the time that they're on the call with me, I'm not selling myself. We're just working out details on like how we're better going to work together, because my sales copy and my system beforehand prepares me and really positions me to get a yes once I get them on the phone. But that, not only how do I get them to say yes, what do I do with them to offer an amazing customer experience after they say yes? So I think a lot of people are out here teaching like, okay, here's how to make money, but they're not really teaching you and showing you the blueprint on how to make it happen. And I think that's really where a huge disconnect is. And something that I've been kind of disappointed with, like some of the coaches I've been investing in, not recently, thank God. I've been really finding individuals who are teaching more of the marketing and sales, and that's really where I'm focused. So I just hired 2 new coaches, which I'm pumped about, to teach me more of the marketing and sales piece. So once you get somebody on how to sell one-to-one, how to sell one-to-many, how to book multiple people in your group coaching client, the different ways on like launching your services, how to market and sell to different target audiences. That's really where my next level of growth is coming in. But so many people are out there selling courses on how to make money, but they're not teaching you. They're telling you how you can do it, but they're not teaching you like how to set up the systems to make it happen. And I think that that's really where I come in and where I'm a little bit different than a lot of the other business coaches or mentors or consultants out there. Because I feel like I'm doing my clients a huge disservice by just telling them, okay, here's a ton of different ways that you can make money. But not giving them the roadmap on like how to make that happen. So I think that's really important to understand all those elements, because otherwise, I mean, I can tell you a bunch of ways, but a lot of people struggle with, okay, that's great, but like, how do I do it? So not only do I help them through the back end process, but I give them like plug and play templates. Like I give them my email sequences that I use that have helped me, convert, like make $7,000 in a day. And again, this is just a blueprint for them. This is what worked for Jerisha, but how do we leverage and tailor this to work for you in your audience, your products, what you're selling, and who you're serving? So again, it's all about understanding the strategy, because the strategy is the same across the board pretty much in business. But it's all about how do we now tailor that to make it fit your strengths, your audience, and your products. Great question, Venus. Hope this helps. So let me know if I'm answering the question. Well, I'm guessing I am based off of all these fires and like the prayer emojis you guys got going on. So yeah, that's just really what I wanted to communicate tonight. I had to give a shout out to my goal getters who are killing it, who are going live for the first time, who are creating their websites, getting their branding down, packaging their products, getting to a space where they're going to start selling. And I really just want to reiterate, you guys, that I see you. You're moving that needle. Keep putting in the effort. Keep putting in the time. Don't worry about how fast you're progressing. Don't worry about how fast you're growing. Again, it's a marathon. This is not a sprint. Do not compare your success on where you're at right now based off of somebody else who's been doing this for longer than you. You do not know their story. You don't know their journey, and it's not fair to compare. You are right where you're supposed to be, okay? Just keep showing up every day. Commit to your personal excellence and what that looks like for you and for that day. And, the beautiful part about being a one-on-one client of mine, or being in the Launch Your Hustle program, or even being in our monthly membership program, is you have lifetime access to this content. So even if it takes you longer to get to that stage, you can always go back, rewatch the content. And if you're in the Launch Your Hustle program, I'm going to be updating that content every single cycle that comes out. So you get access to all the updates every time the new cycle happens. And if you feel like the first time you went through, you just really weren't moving at that pace, you'll just jump on cycle 2 and do the program all over again with the new class that comes in with the updated content based off. Because you guys, I'm learning. I have new coaches. I'm learning new strategies. So as I learn and become better, I'm going to be able to pour that back in for you guys. So that's the beautiful part of Launch Your Hustle. So anybody here who is interested, like, okay, Jay, I need that accountability. I need a supportive community. I want to start learning more business strategies to strengthen my online business. I'm not getting the results I want in my business right now. I'm really ready to go to the next level. I really invite all of you guys to try out the Goal Getter group, which is our monthly membership program. If you click the link in the description, you get a 7-day trial for $1. So it's accessible to everybody. There's no risk. But you can try the group out. And the beautiful part about the Goal Getter group, one, is it's such a low level investment for you to get the business support that you need. It's $49 a month. And we have guest experts come in every single month to teach different strategies to help you grow your online business. So you not only get to hear their story of how they built and grew their business and developed their success, but you also get an in-depth masterclass on whatever topic it is they're teaching that month with how-to video tutorials and workbooks to help you implement that new strategy. So for example, this month we had Jordan Gill come in, teach us how to slay our sales funnels and understanding and implementing sales funnel is like foundational for developing passive income in your online business. It's all sales funnels. Really, sales period is just, it is a sales funnel, regardless if you're doing it in person, via video, or via email. But she did a phenomenal masterclass, and like all of our masterclasses are valued at $100 or more. So you get that once a month, and then we have a monthly mastermind call where all of our members hop on to a like live video chat where we can see each other, we can hear each other, and you guys just ask whatever business related questions you have, and I will answer them. And then we also leverage the other people in the community, because everybody in the group is like super smart, amazing at what they do, and we all provide advice and guidance to help answer your business questions and help you come up with solutions. So it's twofold there. You have access to a private Facebook community where if you ever have business questions or if you get stuck, you can ask them there and I'll answer. We have the monthly mastermind call where you hop on live, ask whatever business questions that you need help to, and we work through whatever challenges you're experiencing. And then we have a guest expert come in, teach a different business strategy to help you grow and scale your business. So it's $49 a month. For the rest of March, we have a 7-day trial for just $1. So definitely check it out if it's at all of interest and you know you need that monthly accountability. You know you want that support. If you visit the website, you can see all the master classes we have currently now in the library of resources. So that's another really dope thing. When you join, so we have a new masterclass every month, but you also have access to like every other masterclass that we've ever had. So a lot of the content we have in there now is about developing your brand, establishing your brand, understanding your target market, understanding your finances, knowing your numbers, how to track your numbers on a monthly basis, how to create your sales funnels, like how to better manage your actions and manage your time. We have ones coming up about legal business stuff, like what you need to understand the legal aspects of your business, how to use QuickBooks for your business, Instagram strategy stuff, how to develop your personal brand, how to DIY your WordPress website. There's a lot of awesome content coming up. You can check all that out on the website. But literally $4, you can try the Goal Getter group out for 7 days. If you love it, we'd love for you to stay. It's $49 a month. If it's not a good fit for you, just, cancel your membership and join my free accountability group so we can still hang out. Venus, I'm glad this was helpful. If you guys did find this helpful, I would love for you to share this video. I would love for you to leave me any comments or feedback on what was like a good aha moment from you. And definitely check out the Goal Getter group. Even $49 a month, guys. It's like $1.20 a day. It's like you going to the vending machine. Just don't buy that bag of chips every day. Don't buy that Coca-Cola. Don't buy those Reese cups. Invest in your business. Invest in your success. And I would love to support you along your business journey and helping you develop and establish your business and create income based off of your passions and what you love to do. That's what my passion is. I love seeing my clients win. Your wins, her wins are my wins. Your wins are my wins. The more you win, the better it is for everybody. So I love getting results and I love helping you along that process. So I hope you guys have a great evening. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep showing up in your business. Believe in your passions. God has placed it on your heart. Listen to him and allow the abundance to enter into your life. I can't remember who I heard this from. But God would not have given you the idea if it wasn't possible for you to manifest and create it. And I think that's something that's super powerful. A lot of us don't listen to what God has put on our heart to share with the world. And, we need to allow that to go through. And I have my favorite quote. It's my quote of the quarter. Is my confidence is not in my ability to do, but in his ability to choose. So allow him to leverage you and use you as a vessel, so you can get out there and serve and add value to, his people, to your community, by your unique gifts, because nobody does what you do like you. And it's, you're doing us a disservice by you not sharing your passion, your gift to help us become better people. So get out there, share your stuff. And like I said, if you need anything at all, feel free to shoot me a DM. definitely check out the Goal Getter group to see if it's a good fit for you. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. So have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.